Samuel. Once there was a lady named Hannah who was very sad. She had a husband who loved her very much and was good to her, but she had no children and she really wanted a son. Hannah prayed to God and asked Him for a son. Every year, Hannah and her husband would go to the tabernacle to worship God and pray. Many years went by, but still, Hannah did not have a son. One year, Hannah went to the tabernacle with her husband, where they worshiped God and prayed. When they finished eating and drinking, Hannah stood up and began to pray. The priest, Eli, was sitting in a chair by the door and watched her. She cried and prayed to the Lord, asking Him for a son and telling Him how sad she felt. Then she made a promise to the Lord. If God would give her a son, she would dedicate him to the Lord for all the days of his life. She promised that her son would help at the temple as soon as he was old enough. Eli saw her praying and went to talk to her. He told her that her prayers would be answered. Hannah felt so much better. She went on her way with a happy face. Early the next morning, they went back to the temple and worshipped God before going home. Soon after that, Hannah had a baby boy. She was so happy because God heard her prayers and gave her a son. She named him Samuel. She was a loving mommy and took good care of Samuel when he was a baby. When Samuel was old enough, Hannah and her husband took him to Eli at the house of the Lord. They gave him to the Lord to serve at the temple. Samuel lived at the tabernacle and helped Eli. He was a good helper for the Lord. Every year, Hannah made her son a little robe and brought it to him when she and her husband came to worship. Eli blessed them and prayed, asking God to give them more children. God heard their prayers and blessed Hannah with 3 more sons and 2 daughters. Hannah kept on praying and didn't give up. God wants us to pray to Him all the time, just like Hannah did.